Well, Mark, congratulations on winning your qualifying match today. You're off to the Nirvana Turkish Masters next month. Looking forward to going to Turkey.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks, always nice to have new tournaments anyway, all over, especially Europe, and it's a new one. We haven't been there before, playing snooker. So yeah, looking forward to it. I've seen a few pictures of the venue and the hotel. It looks really nice. So just happy to win, and look for a nice trip to look forward to.
Did that put a bit of extra pressure on yourself, looking at the hotel and wondering what it'd be like to go out there?
That's why I didn't look at it too much, because just a caught a glimpse of it. So not really. I mean, I always put myself under it. Whatever. The main battle with snooker is me against myself. Even then, I should have won 5-0. I lost, and it went 4-1. And I'm feeling like I'm 4-1 down. It's just mental, and it's my whole career. I've dealt with it a little bit better over the years. Otherwise, I've probably been off long time ago, thanks to Terry and Chris Henry. But it's always a battle, and you should never be thinking like that. If you're 4-1, you'd be over the moon. But because I knew I should have been over, I was beating myself up, and but you got to learn from it. And at the end, look, I got through in the end. That's the main thing, and just try and learn from your sort of mental mistakes you make.
Yeah, and you've been on the tour a long time, and you've been all over the world really, playing snooker, China, all over Europe. Is it exciting to go to a new place for the first time?
Yeah, definitely. Of course it is. You want to grow the game, and this is hopefully will springboard to more tournaments there and around Europe and around the world really. But it'd be fantastic, and so that's what you want. You want new tournaments in different new countries, to try and build a game as much as you can. So, it'd be great if this goes well and we build on and maybe have maybe 2 there a year, and then other people want to get involved.
Yeah, it looks like a fantastic place, and it'll just be great to be going to airports again, wouldn't it, and getting on planes and jetting off rather than playing in the UK.
Yeah, I'm an honest bloke. I didn't miss the travelling. I've got to be honest in lockdown, but that's just me. I've been doing it a long time, as you say, and China's a brilliant tournaments. They're fantastic tournaments. We couldn't get looked after any better when we go out there, but I did not miss travelling out there. I've got to be honest. I'm not going to say I did when I didn't. I'm not like that. So, but that's just me. I've been old biddy and been playing for God knows how long, and I'm sure everybody else is fantastic and looking forward to it. But yeah, I didn't particularly. I miss the tournaments because they're great tournaments, especially China. Fantastic tournaments, great money events, and like I say, when you go over there, you get looked after as well as anywhere. But the travelling was getting a bit much for me, so I didn't miss that too much in the last 2 years.
And we're going to this beautiful city of Antalya. Do you think your wife and your kids will be having a look and thinking about going out there with you?
Yeah, be having a look, yeah. But whether they end up coming, I don't know. Possibly. I'll speak to them. Obviously, no point in planning anything, and we'll see what happens. But wife's got to work. My boy's just started a new job, so but struggling to get the time off. So, not sure. We'll see. Have a chat about it and see how we go. But maybe my wife, or probably not all of them, because Millie's got school as well. So we'll see what we can sort out.
You're a fan of Turkish food?
I'm the fussiest eater in the world, mate. So I'll probably be bringing my own stuff if you're allowed to do that these days. I don't know, but
get your baked beans.
Is it good? Is it? But no, I am. I'm sure you hear off other people. I am a very fussy eater, so we'll see. I'm sure there'll be something there for me, won't there?
Cool. Just talking about your sort of career as a whole, Mark. You're 50 this year, but you've been one of the few players who's been, you've been a real stalwart of the tour. You've been on for such a long time and been a regular face in the sort of business end of tournaments. How do you kind of feel about your career and your game overall now?
I feel the game is still pretty good, but I'm just not as consistent, and it's as simple as that. I'll just put a lot of bad form. I used to do that, and even when my good game is like not as good as it used to be, it didn't do it very often. But when I played well for a number of years, it was sort of proper play well and didn't really miss anything. So even now, when I play well, I still chuck a few silly things in, maybe just lapse in the concentration or whatever. But look, I'm delighted. I think just staying in 30 years, 31 years this year without ever falling off is pretty much an achievement. But I look at it. I've made a living out playing snooker. That's it. No more, no less, really. I haven't won anything, and that's it. Nothing wrong with that. It's a good achievement. But and I've enjoyed it. I've been in places I'd never been to playing snooker. I've never gone to Australia because it's way too far for me. We've been there. I went there like 5 years on the trot. Fantastic place. India, all these places we've been to. I'll probably never go to these places, and I've gone there to play snooker. So if I stop playing tomorrow, I'll be very lucky to do what I've done. Good bunch of lads on the tour all the way through the years. Obviously, some come and go, and you meet others, but good bunch, which makes it easier when you're away a lot. You know, to have a good bunch of guys you hang around with. So, but yeah, look, I've just, you know, what do I think of it? I think I've earned a living. I mean, I haven't done particularly good. I mean, to not win a tournament, and I don't know how many tournaments I've been in over 30 years, but it's a lot. I should really have won one, you know, and but I haven't. So there you go. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. It is what it is. And like I say, I'm sort of proud to be on for 31 years this year without falling off and still going. So
yeah,
we'll
it's a great achievement, especially in the hardest era we've ever seen in snooker. You know, to still be in the top 40 or 50 in the world.
Yeah.
You know, after so many years in the tour. And do you feel like you're in a position where you can keep that going for years to come?
I don't really think about it, to be honest. I sort of just have 1 year season at a time. I've kind of done that for the last good number of years, actually, probably 5-10 years. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's just kind of what I've done, and we'll see how we go. But I know if I play well, and I'm practicing. Obviously, gets a little bit hard, but I still practice. I've always practiced, really. Maybe not less than some and more than others, perhaps. But I've always practiced, and I do that. And you know, practice with Jimmy in the club a lot. So we're doing that. I don't look ahead. Who knows what's going to happen? You know, my eyes are not great. And actually, after the shootout, I've done my back in, so I don't want that. You just don't know what could happen. That's the point.
Falling apart.
Well, that's the point. Well, if I'd have beat Stuart, I'd have had to pull out the shootout. There's no way I could have played. I couldn't even sit down. And I'm not saying that's going to touch wood. I've had a better treatment, and it's all good, but it hurts every morning. So, you know, it's. I don't want to bring that in excuse, but it just does. And that's what I mean. You never know if that starts playing up down the line. When I'm 50 this year, then you know, it could be a struggle for me. But so I don't really look too far. We'll just see how we go. I'll keep playing as long as I'm on the tour. I'll keep playing, and that's it. You know, and hopefully try and enjoy it as much as I can. And we'll see where we go. See how long that is.